Okay, and we're back. Everything seems to be operational at the moment. Not entirely sure what just happened there, but my microphone cut out, and then when I went to try and fix it, my camera crashed also. Just more technological issues. But I just did a little test recording with my software, and everything seems to be working fine. We're just gonna double check that quickly before I continue, because I would very much like to make sure that everything is functioning as it should before I move on. Alright. So I think that's all up and operational now. Alrighty. So, let's move on. Okay, I'm starting to see everybody popping back in. Okay, good. Now you can hear me. I am very not sure what happened there. Because my streaming software on my side was showing my audio fine, and like all of the audio levels were moving and everything. But for whatever reason, you guys weren't hearing it, and the minute I even touched my microphone, the webcam crashed, and the mic along with it. So, that was weird. Add that to the list of things not working the way they're supposed to have had today. Alright. Should I just face him with a... Yeah, hang on 2 seconds here. I'm just gonna make sure, because I don't think that's the Pokemon to lead with against Hop right now. Actually, I don't think any of these are the Pokemon to lead with against Hop right now. James up front. That's... I see we're outside the city again. I see he's back to his Dubwool now, huh? Well, if he's starting with Dubwool, then there's no reason I can't toss out Bruce. Oh no, he's growling at me. Tuesday night stream. But, he evolved. He is now Toxapex. Yeah, he evolved while I was in the middle of the ice gym. Well, that's going to lead to an unfortunate moment if I leave him out there, so I'm not gonna. Oh, who do I swap into? Yeah, it went okay. I mean, I only lost Luci in the process, but indeed. I didn't like that amount of damage at all. See if he pops out something else aside from that. Nope, he's just gonna drill peck me. Yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't take as much damage and I could get a Rock Tomb off, but this thing's gonna end me before I can do anything. Toxapex. Face Hugger, let's do this. Not that any of your poison shenanigans are gonna do anything, but you have high enough defensive values that you can probably get through this. Okey-dokes. You're already outspeeding me, bro. This is a tank. I really don't mind that you're lowering my speed. We'll take that defense down, though. Yeah. I get that, Nerdling. I thought Arturia was going to make it for a longer period of time than it ended up. And, ooh, boy, that's an electric type against a water type. That is not a good matchup for me. Do I switch into Golett and call the electric move? Or do I try something else? Because I'm calling the electric move right now, that's exactly what it's doing. And Golett would resist that, but if I'm wrong, Golett doesn't have that much HP left to survive anything else. But anyone else is going to take too much of a hit, and Michelle's not at high enough level. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a risk. I'm going to call the electric move right now and resist it. Yep. And let's immediately toss the Hyper Potion at him. Because I don't like that yellow health. Oh shit. You mean it has Bubble Beam? Uh-oh. I was thinking my level difference, I would outspeed him. Oh, crap. Oh, that might hurt, that might hurt! Oh, thank God. Oh, oh, that wasn't good for my heart. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh God. If there's any two Pokemon on the entirety of this team Oh God. Just staring at that not very effective hit and going, how did that do that much damage? Like, oh. That's just the thing. Hop's usually not that bad of a fight. Hop's usually pretty easy. Hop's usually not a bad fight to try and deal with. But, jeez! It's just, for whatever reason, it's just the way my team has shaped up at this point. Hop is just the biggest pain to deal with because every single one of his Pokemon has something to counter one of mine. So no matter what I throw out, he's always just has something in the wings here. Boy, and that Snorlax is not gonna be a fun moment for me right now. Okay, so he is just using... Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It's about expected, honestly. What we're gonna do is, now that he's in a better position, okay. Yep. But as I was gonna say before that Pyro Ball hit a bit ago, if there's any two Pokemon on my team that I really, really would hate to lose at this point into this run, it's Bruce and James. They are above and beyond just my two strongest Pokemon that have been with me from the beginning of all of this. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure the two of them win me most of my fights anyway, so you know. I would very much like to keep them. And I've got my Golurk. Excellent. Yeah, it means that he'll be able to take more hits and dish more damage, so that's definitely a plus. Alright, time to go down the Spike Mouth. And I definitely need something to replace the fallen Luci. I can do that on the next route, just not immediately on the next route, because that's where I got Facehugger. So, but the lake area is technically a different zone, so once I get there, I can catch something to help me out. Alrighty. And with the catch charm now, I should be able to a lot more easily catch certain things. Yeah, he will. He was doing real good, and then I just kind of underestimated how much damage the opponent's Pokemon was doing, and just lost him. And I've already caught stuff here. I've already fought you. And this is about where... Yep, that. Alright, who's up front? Considering every single one of these guys uses a Dark-type Pokemon, sticking Bruce out front is probably the best idea. All I'm saying here is they made a custom battle arena for this one individual area, but they couldn't do one for any, like, the city interiors for the battles that happen there. You know, seems a little weird is all. Yeah, sure, go ahead and hone your claws. Do that. I'm just gonna smash you in the face and not worry about that. Ooh, Pangoro. That's not a thing I remember seeing out of you guys before. Bullet punch. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of crappy of them. But, you know. They're literally based on toxic fandoms, so... Specifically of the sports variety. You know, the guys who go on absolute riots and wreck cities because their team won, let alone lost. And now the Rotom Bike can ride on water. Yeah, no, that's it. It's just, if you really think about it, all the gyms in this game are based on soccer, well, football, I guess, because it's the UK, but everything's all sports based. Everything's a big sporting event. It's a sports league. All the stadiums, they're sports stadiums, and everyone in it is just a huge fan of the sport that everybody plays. And they're just the toxic, negative fans that break crap. Okay, so I can catch something here. I think that's probably what I want to catch, though. Right there, hiding in the corner, already nice and evolved for me. Because that would help me immensely for the next gym. Not that I don't already have a fighting type, but he'd just be a million times... Having two would be helpful. Because Luci had a secondary fighting attack for me before. Being without that is... Craplock learn water moves? I know he's just flat fighting, but... Oh god, is he level 50? Damn. This suddenly seems like a lot worse of an idea. Just reversal, huh? Okay. Okay, since it's a higher level, I'm going to snipe shot it and hope. Well, James can no longer escape. Because it's nighttime. Please stay in the ball, please stay in the ball, please stay in the ball, please stay in the fucking ball. Damn it. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Since he has so far shown off 3 of his moves, 2 of them are fighting and 1 doesn't actually do any damage, he shouldn't be able to do damage to go lurk. And if he isn't using said moves right now, I should be able to catch him, and he should be a damn good addition here. Yeah, I get that, but technically, caves or nighttime, they're some of the most effective stuff, so I figured if I could get it to stay in the ball that quickly, it would be very helpful. Ugh, that's not fun for me. Oh, wait, fuck. I am absolutely a genius for... I lost James. I picked a fight with something far too high level for me without realizing it. He's not a water type, so Netball wouldn't actually have helped. Yeah, but I got him at least. Anyways, James, you've been with me from the start. You have gotten me through a lot of this run. Yeah, Armahide figured out. I had to restart the stream because my software had basically crashed. It was a weird crash because it was still streaming, but the microphone wasn't working for whatever reason. Anyways, James, you've been with me from the beginning. You will be very missed. At least I got Graplocked out of that. In the meantime, before I even do anything else, I never really encountered that Graplocked when I was in my main run. So I never realized it was like the over-leveled bosses in the wild area, but in one of the routes instead. I should have just kept going and looked for a Clobberpuss and... Yeah, lost him on to gain him on. Not the greatest trade in the world, but I lost my starter and gained something that's a little higher level than the rest of my team, so... Jury's out on that one. Which also means I can't catch anything else in this zone. Actually, before I move on, I'm going to check TMs. Because I'm pretty sure that Graplocked doesn't have a whole lot in the way of useful things. Because the TLDR of that fight is I should have just left Golurk out. It couldn't do anything to it. That was its fourth move, eh? Target turn topsy-turvy. Neat. Lowers targets. Oh! Reversal. Yeah, I'm gonna swap that. I'd like to not get him down to low HP. What else do you learn? Dig is not a half-bad choice. Brutal Swing, give it a dark type attack for some coverage. Also a pretty good idea. Weaken the opponent's defenses and prevent it from fleeing is not a bad choice to have, but Superpower's a nice, strong move. But the concept of... It's not for a long game, it's not great. It's a good chance to OHKO things, mind you, so that might just make it worth having in and of itself. But if I don't finish off the opponent, his defense drops, and he's easier to take out. For a Nuzlocke run, I'm not sure if that's a great option. Oh, well, I'll remove Octolock. I don't want to waste time, give it a turn that the opponent's going to get. Yeah. Superpower definitely seems like a liability here, but... yeah, I think we're good for now. I just won't use it for the time being. Okay, I got an Ice Stone just in case I ever need that. Oh. What's the level difference? Not enough for me to worry about it right now. Oh, right. Fuck poison type. For the love of... Yep. Well, that was my own damn fault. Was my own damn fault not thinking ahead on that one. I had a moment of, oh, it's a water type. It's only 2 levels higher. Yeah, this grass type can take it. Oh, God. Because it was a crit. Oh, God, it's because it was a crit. Brick Break crit. Wow. Brick Break crit the Pyukumuku. And thus the Pyukumuku's counter did enough damage to take out Graplock. That... Yeah. This is not... This is not going great tonight, huh? Oh, God. Oh my God. Random fisherman takes out 2 of my Pokemon. What even? Right, I didn't give him anything, did I? Well... This is not going great for me right now. A rare candy, you say? That was not worth it. Okay. Yeah, no, I knew he had a little more health than that, but it would have been funny. But hey, it happened to throw anyway, so... Just in case. Impossible went out first just because I knew this guy was going to have mostly fighting types, and therefore, why wouldn't I? I... Yeah, let's... Whoops. Here, grab that item. Oh. Another black belt, huh? Well, I guess... Possible is not the worst option here. Oh, wow. From all the way over there, eh? Sure. Boost the power of fighting type moves. That's a thing I want. I've been having Bruce hold on to the silk scarf to boost its fake out so far, but if I can boost the power of its drain punch, I'm gonna boost the power of its drain punch. That's that potion in. Not that it's... These guys are swimmers, so I'm gonna take a stab. They got some water types, so I'm not gonna throw Golurk in front of them. Take those dive balls, though. Oh, I thought... Oh, I guess not. Alright, TM lady. Love that guy sitting there like, yep, this certainly is a beach. Oh. I thought he had already vanished from that spot. I guess not. Oh well. God. Nope, don't want to mess with you right now. This is where I've already been. Yeah. Good, I was about to say. Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't do me a whole lot of good right now. Pretty sure that's the actual route. Oop. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Wow. Thing almost got downed by fake out. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna chance that any further. Hey, hey Dave, how you doing? Nerdling, it's more just when you shake the trees, the more you do it, the every time you do it, there's a chance that a Pokemon will pop up out of it. Not that those Pokemon are terribly hard to take down, but usually when either you run or you fight it, and then when you get out of it, basically all of the berries are eaten. So you don't get as much out of it as you would have if you just stopped before they popped out. So sometimes, depends on how you feel, it's just all about luck. After the first two shakes, I was just sitting there going, nah, I feel something coming. My luck's been shit tonight. Okay. Of course it did. I thought my fake out, since it didn't hit anything, would be... Yep, that's what I thought was happening here. Okay, so Fake Out did that much damage to it. A super effective Thunder Punch should do plenty. Yeah. Because I didn't feel like if it survived that and I was poisoned, I was about to get crit real hard. So let's fix up Bruce. Squeaky Berry, Guava Berry. Okay, so they're the dive, which none of you can learn. Okay. And this is K. Cool. Different area. New zone. Technically, I'm able to catch things again. Just one. But that's... Okay, so Bergmite, not terribly useful to me right now, although might be up against the next gym leader. Clobberpuss would get me another fighting type. There's the scope lens. Oh, I guess this is where the cinematic... Okay. Okay. Marini, I've already got a Toxapex. Bergmite, Clobberpuss. Well, I can go that way right now, can't I? Huh. Okay, I might be able to pad out my team slightly. Although that's... Oh. So I've already got a water type and a ghost type, so that's not the greatest option in the world right there. Weighing my options. What else I got here? Yeah, on the other side of that tunnel is just... I've already been to that route, so I can't catch anything, because I did already catch something there. Crud. Meanwhile, down in the wild area... I guess I've never caught anything here. Or, more specifically, Axu's Eye and Lake of Outrage. I can access both of the above now. How strong are the Pokemon there? That's also an option. But I gotta catch something here too, because I got 3 empty slots. Oh no, I know. Lake of Outrage is all really good stuff hanging around there, and it's really worth my time. I'm gonna go there, really. I'm just wondering what the average level of things is there right now, because I think even before you beat the game and everything turns to level 60, I think Lake of Outrage is probably averaging levels 55 or so. Yeah, 55, 60 is what I figure. So I'm too low level to go in there and catch something right now. I don't even have enough gym badges to do so. Axu's Eye is definitely a possibility, but I think that might be over my level as well. Let me just... look at that before I bother. Yeah, Pokemon Overworld. Really? Okay. That's not what I expected. Apparently, the Pokemon at Axu's Eye are generally in the 35 to 40 range. Yeah, Axu's Eye, the Pokemon are in the level 35 to 40 range, so I can definitely catch something there. But... Lake of Outrage, just double checking. Yeah, all the Pokemon Lake of Outrage are roughly 55 to 58 before everything resets up. Yeah, if I go to Axu's Eye, I can catch something and train it up. So I'm going to probably do that before I deal with the gym as well. But first, I'm going to catch something here, because I will need to make sure I have 5 things, at least. So my real choice here is Clobbopus or Bergmite. Clobbopus. Well, I've already lost a Graplock, so I don't... Yeah. I've already lost a Graplock, so I don't know if I'm allowed... By general Nuzlocke rules, am I allowed to catch another Pokemon of the same variety as one I've already lost? Or does it count differently if it's not the same evolution? Because I've heard a little bit of... Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I won't do that. So, I guess Bergmite's my choice because, yeah, I already have a water type and a ghost type, so that's not terribly useful to me over there, but a tanky ice type probably be a good amount of help against the last gym. Yeah. No, any of the stuff at Axu's Eye is probably good. I seem to recall a bunch of decent things there. Alright, so let's swap over to Facehugger. Because the Fake Out was some free damage on this thing, but everything else that Bruce has is going to OHKO this guy. Or he has Recover. Let's Bite. So it's got recover and it okay. So it's just gonna keep going back and forth like that, eh? Going to damage itself and then use self-damaging moves. Gonna make it a little bit of a pain in the ass to catch this thing. But if it's gonna use the attack again, let's give it a status ailment. Yeah, realistically it just depends on what the weather's like at Axiu's Eye right now. But there's a lot of things I could catch. Yeah, no, I've actually got the list up on my sidebar. That's how I knew what everything's levels were. Thanks, though. Yes, we would like to give Bergmite a nickname. Female Bergmite. What's a good nickname for a female Bergmite and potentially Avalog? Actually, I think I got one. That'd be interesting, too. Okay. So let's... Actually, before we do anything, let's cure that thing of its poison. Antidote. Super potion. What item do you give? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's see here. It's a physical attacker, though, so maybe... I mean, Icicle Spear is a good idea for this. What's it got? It is definitely a physical attacker, so Blizzard is not the option here. Crunch is a good option. I like having Recover on this tank, on a tankier Pokemon. It's a physical tank, so... Yeah, so first and foremost, we'll swap out Blizzard for Icicle Spear. What else do you get? Ice Fang. Ice Fang's probably a good idea too, but... Yeah, no, I thought so too. I was just questioning it for a moment. No. Yeah. If Icicle Spear can get off at least 3 hits, it's better than Ice Fang. So I like the idea of keeping it for damage, but Ice Fang's better guaranteed damage. So I'll just replace Takedown. Spear is potentially more damage, more often than not. But yeah, takedown, I don't want to be self-damaging, so... Let's see. No. Sod, I'm gonna try not to. No. Yeah, okay. Nothing else on my list. That's decent anyway. Alright, let's get the fly point. Is there an item? Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's feeble. Thought I'd been out of the grass long enough to reset that, but guess not. That's what I figured. Anyone a better option here? Yeah. Of course he does. Eh. Yeah. Better option. Or actually, okay, cool. damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was not... Oh, boy. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Was hoping for Golurk to OHKO it, but then the confusion hit, and yeah. Oh no, Spark. Now, normally I'd be all for Phantom Force here, but Golurk has the Iron Fist ability, which means it gets a damage boost for punching moves. Which means at the end of the day, would Phantom Force or Shadow Punch be stronger here? I forget what the actual multiplier on Iron Fist is. Okay, causes the power of affected punching moves to increase by 20%. Okay, so if it's a 20% increase, then Shadow Punch realistically doesn't get all that much out of it. Like, not quite 15 points, so about 72 or so. Versus Phantom Force, which has 90 base damage and hits through Protect. So, yep, Shadow Punch isn't worth it compared. Yeah. Now, it took me a minute, because I was just like, what was the modifier on Iron Fist again? Was it 50%? Because if it's 50%... Yeah. Just more use in the long run. I promised you I'd show you a way in. Surprise! It's this door we've been standing in front of the entire time! Who'd have guessed? Alright, well, let's... Of course, everyone in here is Team Yell, of course. The only non-Team Yell personnel are the people working at the Pokemon Center. Yes, yes. sell some of the cash items I got. Mostly pearls, but... Stock up a little. Plenty of Pokeballs. Just restock a little on that since I have cash. Yeah, I am overburdened of potions. Let's replace my antidotes. I can get full heals now, eh? Okay, nothing else really of note. Remember a move. Let's see. We've already got good. Nora. Let's see, do you have anything useful in this bit? Oh, Avalanche. I like that. Yeah, no, that's where I'm going next. I just wanted to get into the Pokemon Center so I could just fly back here real easy. For Avalanche as an option here, since Bergmite's pretty slow and so is Avalugg when he evolves, the chances of him going second are pretty good. So the idea of this being a 120 base damage stab move every time he goes second is really good. And I think that'll replace Icicle Spear, because why not? Let's see what else we got. Attack, Iron Defense, Takedown, Blizzard. Yeah, okay, nothing else really of note in there. And realizing I still haven't given Bergmite an item. So what do I have I can give him here? Stuff for normal moves, Mystic Water, Muscle Band. Muscle Band may be the option here for boosting his damage. Rocky Helmet. If I'm running it as a strategy with Avalanche to do massive damage after taking a hit, Rocky Helmet's not the worst option either. Make Flinch. Big Root, Bright Powder, Sash is only good for once. Yeah, I'm thinking Rocky Helmet too. Because it's either that or boost its physical damage in general, but as a tankier Pokemon, I think Rocky Helmet might be the go-to. Alrighty, so, since we've got that, and everybody's healed up, let's... Yeah, I've got the fly point now, so that's good. Oh, I guess I gotta walk outside first, huh? Makes sense. Oh, right. I need whip around this way. God, I forgot how slow it is trying to recharge. Without all the upgrades on the bike. Of course it's raining, and that's what I got. Okay, let's grab that HM, air slash, LTM. Air slash is not a bad thing to have. Sweet apple, yep, okay. Let's see. Alright, so I've got Polytoads, Kinglers, and a Crawdon. And I can't catch that Beware because I've already lost a Stuffle. Yeah, that kind of feels like cheating for a Nuzlocke, though. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. What do I want to take here? Seismitoad is a half-decent option, but I've already got water and I've already got ground. Crawdon, maybe, but I don't... Not a lot of great options here, but... which here is most likely to help me out against... which one's more likely to help me out at the end of the day against Raihan? Let's swap up some... Abras is still, for the fake out, the better option here. Not Kingler. Kingler's definitely not the play. Actually... Oh. Otis. Oh, Axew spawns here in rain? Okay. Just gonna... Charge Bug wouldn't be a bad idea either, because I'm desperately shy on electric types right now. Not to mention that bug moves would help me out again. Would definitely help me out in Spikemuth as well against the Dark type gym. So either or is definitely an option. Are both of them in the grass, or are they? Oh, don't want to get caught up by that Kingler. I'm just gonna into this too, because I know there's two different kinds of appearances here. Normal weather, normal weather, normal weather, overcast, raining, here we go. Oh yeah, no, Axew appears in the overworld. Alright. Charjabug, however, is random in the grass. Yeah. Yeah, Axew's probably the nicer bet there because I can see him when he spawns. If he spawns. I mean, look at all those Seismitoads I was running into. They're apparently a 5% spawn chance right now, which seems weird for how many of them are crawling around the place. Charge Bugs decently high appearance chance, but only as a random appearance in the grass. 30% chance isn't bad, I mean, compared to the other option there being Pelipper being the most common. If I run into the grass, though, and I end up with Pelipper, I completely blow my chances to catch anything else here. I feel like Axew is the play. But yeah, reduces the amount of random chance I end up having to deal with here. I'm still kind of shocked that Seismitoad, that the 5% spawn chance Seismitoad is popping up this frequently compared to the 10% spawn chance Axew. That's a little weird to me. Yeah, Crawdaunt 60% appearance chance, Beware 25%, Axew at 10%, and Seismitoad at 5%. So am I just getting super, I don't know whether to call it super lucky or super unlucky, that Axew wouldn't be showing up in numbers as compared to Seismitoad. Unless he is, and it's just because he's here, he's just in the grass. And I can't see him as well. Also, Kingler. Oh, I see the problem here. Okay. Yeah. So Axew is not going to show up because this isn't rain. This is a thunderstorm. That's why Kingler's showing up as well, because he doesn't appear in rain. He only shows up in thunderstorms here. So, oh boy. So my choices here are just the 4 Pokemon I'm seeing, or I walk into the grass and I catch either a Crawdaunt, 40% appearance chance, or chance the grass for a 30% chance at a Manectric. Because I don't know how I feel about these Pokemon. I feel like out of the ones I see in the grass right now, Crawdaunt is the better option in the long run. But if I can get a Manectric, I think it. Yeah, Diggersby is also a thing here. But I've already got a ground type, so I'm less enthused about Diggersby. If I could chance the Manectric, the worst thing that happens is if I chance going into the grass for the Manectric, the worst thing that could happen is I end up with either Crawdaunt or Diggersby, and if I get really unlucky, Unpheasant. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for Unpheasant at this point, but he's the really, really rare option and the lowest chance of appearing. So if I can go into the grass, the biggest chance of appearance are Crawdaunt and Manectric, At which point, I think either way, I'm sitting decently. What happens... What pops up more often than not when fishing here? That's a really high chance at a Magikarp. I don't know if I mean, Gyarados wouldn't be a terrible, terrible idea at this point, but... High chance Magikarp, Octillery. Don't know how I feel about either of the above. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to roll the dice on this one. Walk into the grass and either grab Crawdaunt if it appears, or preferably a Manectric. It's not a good number. There. Yeah. About anything. Well, okay, I don't want to get you guys. I really don't. Please, please, please. Who is it going to be? Crap. Really? Oh, I rolled the dice and it didn't work. I rolled the dice. I got the least likely possibility and the one I wanted least. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, I don't want to keep Bruce out against a flying type. Face Hugger's probably... Alright. Right? So, remember when you were saying earlier, Nerdling, that the Nuzlocke gods just aren't on my side right now? They damn well aren't on my side right now. Okay, I figured with my attack lowered by Feather Dance that wouldn't do that much. Let's try and bunker it again. Yeah, it's not a physical. It's not a touching move, so it doesn't poison it. You're gonna lower my attack power again, eh? That's fine, it makes it easier to lower your HP without killing you. Can't! Nuzlocke rules, or more specifically the ones I'm using for this run. Once I've encountered a Pokemon in a zone, I either catch it or I can't catch anything else in that zone. So that's why I was being real hesitant to go after anything. Because whatever I encounter is what I need to catch, or I can't get anything else in this area, and I'm down a Pokemon. Alright, Nerdling. See you later. Oh well. I'd rather... At the end of the day here, I'd rather have the extra Pokemon on my team to be able to switch to and sacrifice in a pinch. Yeah. No, it really doesn't want to stay in the ball. There it goes. And you know what? I feel the same way about it. Well, at least it's a level 40, though, so... Oh, hey! Burke might evolve to Nuzlocke. Alright. Yeah, I'll not. I mean, Body Slam's not a terrible option. Let's see. Yeah, it's still way higher physical attack than anything else. I mean, yeah. Recover is nice and all, but honestly, this isn't a competitive Pokemon. I don't need to be using Recover. I can just toss a potion at it. So let's give it an extra attacking move that can potentially paralyze. Yeah, let's, something to encapsulate how unhappy I am with this. I think I know exactly. Nope. I think that neatly sums it up. I mean, Unlucky would also have been a good option, but I think Cannon Fodder about sums up the better part of my feelings about this thing at this moment in time. Also, hi Anto, welcome to the stream. Alright, well, let's... I only have 5 Pokemon. I might have to sit on that. The problem is there really isn't anywhere else to catch things before I have to... between Spikemouth and where I have to fight Raihan. I think I've caught something pretty well everywhere except... obviously, the only areas I haven't caught anything... Yeah, that would also have been a good name for it, too. I also have never caught anything in Watchtower Ruins and Dappled Grove. If I need a 6th Pokemon on my team... I think the Watchtower Ruins were mostly in the high 20s, or maybe early 30s. So, that might still be a half-decent option to level up. It would just be absolutely worthless to me against peers. Twitter trending. Yeah. Yeah. Sucker gets the extra HP. If I want to give this thing a new item, I think the obvious option would be to hand it Sharp Beak for now. At least get use out of those flying attacks. Maybe Air Slash? Let's see. Oh no, it's a physical attacker. Definitely not. Wow, this thing literally has no attacks aside from Air Cutter, which is the wrong kind of attack for its stats. Oh, for the love. Does it learn any TM than rest? U-turn. U-turn's not a bad option for it. Keep detect just in case. But no, Confusion's not as good as I'd want it to be, so. I mean, I need a physical flying type attack for this thing, so Fly might be my only half-decent option right now. Also Steel Wing. It's not terribly accurate, but it'll give me some coverage options. I think Detect is still better, and I don't like the idea of sitting there with that. Okay, that's probably as good as that's gonna get right now. What's in the watch tube? Don't wanna deal with that right now. What do we got? Oh. Duskull, Drifloon, Delibird. Before I bother walking myself into what might something that might well be higher level than me, let's check the level on that Glalie, because if that thing's within my level range, that's not the worst option. I'm in the middle of it's snowing, so that Glalie is level 40. That Glalie is level 40. Which would put it in, which is A, completely catchable, and B, would put it about the same level as the rest of my team. Oh, but is that still? Yep. Okay, cool. going to be a lot higher level and a lot more useful to me in the long run than more ghost type. Well, I mean, it is. You know what I mean. Okay. It's about what I figured. This thing's getting a lot of crits. Don't know how I feel about that. Not that it's doing a lot of damage to Facehugger since Facehugger's got resistance, but... Yeah, those had also been good names, but I think considering my feelings towards it and what I'm going to probably end up using it for, Cannon Fodder feels really good to me as a name. Okay, so... Okay, it's definitely catching range right there. Oh. Okay, Clearly, stay in the friggin' ball, please. You're on red health. It's an Ultra Ball. Just stay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've used one before, like, in a I think back in Gen 6, but it's been a while. And he's honestly just probably a better option for me at this moment in time compared to everything else in this zone. And considering I've caught something in basically every other zone. So, yeah, let's see. Ash Underused? Yeah. Yeah, that might be a neat name. Yeah, why not? Alrighty. So, that gives me at least a handful of Pokemon I can use here. Mostly they're all the right level for me, too, to start off the next gym battle. Though I'm very certain that Bruce is probably going to see more use than anything else in that gym. Well, Bruce and Impossible, because most of what's coming is dark types, but I know they have a couple poison types in their midst as well. So the ground type Impossible, who also has fighting type attack in his roster, will probably come in really handy. And aside from that, yeah, Nora, Ash underused, and Face and Cannon Fodder will probably see next to no use, unless, well, things happen, I guess. Let's see, what's a good item for Ash underused? No, it doesn't do anything else. It's that. Glasses, EV lens. Yeah. Not a whole lot. Okay, let's check what its moveset actually is first. Aside from... get payback. Let's just use this as a starting point. See what he's got. Yep, he is... wow. His 2 attack stats are literally tied with one another. So it really doesn't matter what kind of attack he's using. Okay, so he's got Ice Fang, Frost Breath. Frost Breath is... oh, no wonder he was critting so frequently. 60 base damage, special attack that always crits. That is incredibly useful. Icy Wind, which boosts its... yeah, Icy Wind, which is slightly less powerful but lowers opponent's speed, versus Ice Fang, which is 65 base damage. It's got Bite, but... Bite or Payback. I mean, he's not terrible for speed. There are better things, though, so chances of him going second and actually getting some damage out of Payback are good. I think for now I'll just replace Bite for now. What else do you learn? Scary Face? No. No. Side. Where's Hex? It's more damage when used against something with a status condition, but... yeah, giving it a ghost type attack's not a bad idea in the first place, I don't think. Especially with that... especially with Icy Wind being the least useful. Yeah. And that way, if I freeze something first with Ice Fang, Hex will do more damage too. It learned Bulldoze. Oh, it learned Bulldoze. Bulldoze is probably a damn good idea. Yeah. Which one? Bulldoze all around is probably a good idea because it'll give him a good super effective move against a lot of things. Payback's probably good damage because of his speed. Hex is good for some coverage points. Bulldoze is just better, so I probably want to replace either Frost Breath or Ice Fang. Frost Breath is always going to crit. Which means it's technically going to do more damage than Ice Fang on the regular basis. But then I lose my chance to freeze anything. Yeah, no, it's too low of a chance for me to worry about it right now. Just give him coverage. And now we decide on his item. Muscle Band to increase a lot of his attacks, so that might be a thing. Shit, you know, clever. Nice glasses. Chill Bell would give him a little bit of HP back every time he damages something, which might be nice. Or I can do this and make the opponents less accurate and have him not hit as much. Or give him King's Rock to hold on to and have the chance of all of his attacks flinching the opponent. I think I like that as an option better right now. Oh, I don't have a fly point to... Oh, I guess I... There we go. Because I don't think I've fought you two yet, so some extra experience is probably better for me right now. It's a double battle, so I don't know if I want to go for... Actually, with the Bulldoze... Yeah, using cannon fodder is probably not a bad idea as well, but... I think I'm going to hedge my bets a little bit. Stick Golurk in there as well. Okay. It's not terrible. I mean... the Maractus could screw up a lot of things, though. Yeah, I almost guarantee that Maractus is targeting Golurk. grass type attack. But you know what? I think he will survive it, and if it means I can... Oh! Alright. Guess I didn't have to worry about Maractus after all. Alrighty. Well, no, it's 1:30 where I am, so I think I'm gonna call the stream there for tonight. We had some rough luck going through this entire stream tonight, so hopefully next week this goes a little better. We got our team rebuilt, we're going into the next gym leader, and I seem to be pulling one gym leader per stream at this rate I'm going, but that's because I keep losing a lot of Pokemon and keep needing to rebuild, so I will see you guys around Tuesday night, 9:30 my time. I'll be streaming more Pokemon, but I'll be doing the online ranked ladder for doubles, and I'll be getting back to the Nuzlocke on Saturday night, like I do every week. So thank you all for coming. Not 57. Thanks for all the time in chat there. Anto, thanks for joining. I will see you guys all around. Later.